I'm not sure what my doctor replacing my rabbi. Doctor replacing the rabbi.
Morning. What type of prayer are you here for this morning?
Morning prayer. Write down what I had to eat.
Yes. If you can just have a seat over there and wait for about 15 minutes.
The prayer group is happening back there.
Yes, and they're not ready for you.
Or my rabbi replacing my doctor. Be a bit odd.
Say Adon Olam Asher Molach B'terem Kol Yitzurni.
But there's an undeniable area in medicine where morals and Judaism enter the picture.
One of the things that make me most proud about my Jewish background is the fact that the Torah and the Talmud together have really addressed most of the issues that confront modern technology.
It's mind-boggling how Judaism's oldest book holds clues to modern medical dilemmas that we have today.
Its application is to me, to you, physicians, patients, to absolutely everyone.
Medicine and Morals, your Jewish guide through life's tough decisions. I know giving up 6 evenings is not an easy decision to make, so what we did is we got a few people together, we decided we'd look under the hood of this new JLI course, kind of see what it's made of.
There is a rabbi in England, Rabbi Pink, who has a personal passion for the subject of medical ethics. And he started giving lectures on the subject to groups of doctors.
Many locals who weren't doctors actually wanted in on these very relevant yet unknown issues.
Rabbi Pink took all his experience and his tremendous knowledge of all factors of Judaism and created a lecture that is not only for doctors, but for everybody.
A JLI affiliate from Kansas, Rabbi Weinberg, he actually happened to be at the lecture and was blown away.
He contacted Dr. Silverstein, who's in charge of the JLI curriculum development. She worked with the author and many other educators to develop a rich, interactive curriculum for all JLI affiliates.
They divided the course into 6 sessions where they could really dig in and focus on many essential topics.
One topic is about choice, medical intervention. Is it a choice? Is it an obligation? When is it justified?
One entire session is dedicated to reproductive medicine.
The Catholic Church, for instance, was against in vitro fertilization. And from the early days, because of the Torah's view on when life begins, it was pretty easy. Is in vitro fertilization allowed? Is artificial insemination allowed? Is insemination with a donor sperm allowed? Is the use of donor eggs allowed? One of the questions facing the rabbinical community is the fact that we can now help couples accurately choose the gender of their babies.
There's another session that goes into confidentiality. You would be absolutely astounded at how many times personal medical information can actually save a life.
People want to know, Rabbi, I have this incurable disease. Should I tell the one I'm dating about it?
What are the deciding factors for parents, for physicians? The session goes right into that.
In all of the pilot sessions of this course, there were many questions about Judaism's view on mental illness. So there is an entire session dedicated to this very delicate subject. How do we balance the notion of protecting the interests of someone who cannot act as an advocate on their own behalf and allowing them inclusion into mainstream life to as much of a degree as possible?
There is a session that deals with organ donation. And am I allowed to donate an organ? Am I obligated to save a life?
Another session covers the amazing world of experimentation.
Where are the boundaries? I mean, what does Judaism say about us participating in drug trials? Am I allowed to use my body as a testing site? Am I allowed to allow my children?
Where do we draw the line with many issues like stem cell research?
These are medical issues that each and every one of us are dealing with all around the world on a constant basis.
I think this course will be very worthwhile for people because from conception to death, people will have to make medical decisions throughout their life, and this course will help make these difficult decisions.
These things are important. They're important to us. They're going to be very important to our children, to our little ones, our grandchildren.
The exciting thing about the JLI course is that it will give people the framework by which they can understand how rabbis make these decisions. No one course can give a person a Jewish answer for their particular need, but at least people will know what the issues are that rabbis contend with when helping them make their decisions.
I've studied this course. I can't wait to teach it. I'm like a bull in a bullpen. I'm like a boxer ready to go out and box. I can't wait to stand up and bring this to all of my students. What better way for them to come for 6 weeks? I know that sounds like a lot. 6 weeks of vitamins to the brain, exhilarating topics, stuff that will change your entire world and your outlook on Judaism.
Medicine and Morals is probably the most comprehensive collaboration between the medical and rabbinical communities. And you don't have to travel to England to see it. It's right here at Chabad of Delray Beach.
People come to a course, they're not just looking for a new idea. What they're really looking for is something that will really make their life different, something that will move them, something that will change them, something that will talk to their gut. I don't know how JLI does it, but every single course, my people walk out and they say, wow, you were talking to me.
You know, I don't think anybody's going to want to miss this. It's an amazing course.
This course is a must.
You can't TiVo these 6 lessons. You have to be there.
Visit myjli.com to reserve your seat.